Has been a great inspiration in your life? This is our who, what, where, when, why interview of Matt Klein.
I would say the first person would be both of my parents, obviously. Great people, hard workers that have always kind of set an example for hard work for me throughout my entire life and always encouraged me to always do better in things instead of just be stagnant and be normal, which was always a blessing to have them on my side supporting me. The second one would probably be like my opa or my grandpa, but mainly more so my opa. Lived to like 93 years old, died 3 or 4 years ago, and just hearing stories about him in Holland during the World Wars and stuff like that, selling stuff on like the black market, so to speak, during Prohibition and stuff like that in Holland, starting up his own business, sewing together soccer balls. That was one of his businesses in Holland on the street corner in a small shop, and then overcoming, like I said, the Second World War, and he was alive for both World Wars, becoming a prisoner of war, all that sort of stuff, and then coming over to Canada with his child, who was my grandma. She was the only child, and starting a new life here. And actually just up the road here is where they first settled in their first house, so we got black and white photos and everything just up here on Jasper Ave by my parents' old condo. And yeah, just hearing all the stories about how he used to like riding his bike and filming and taking pictures and always kind of having the best of everything, even though he may not have been like the most well-off person. But even when he came to Canada here, he was working at the university he worked there for like 25 years as a janitor, for example, and that was just one of his jobs. Other than that, more like futuristic or recent people would probably be like Marianne. Always keeps moving, you always have ups and downs, but you always keep moving forward, so that's pretty awesome. And then other people like, all the tiny house movements, people like Derek Howlett and Durian Ryder, anything to do with cycling, really. Jerry's been a big inspiration as well, for being somebody who survived a pretty serious car accident and is now one of the top riders in Edmonton, in my opinion, for all disciplines. So Jerry's awesome. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Here we are for the who, what, where, when, how interview with Marianne. And why. So first question is, who has been a major or primary role of inspiration in your life thus far?
So, not like Matt Klein. I'm not going to say my family, my parents, because, yeah, they support you. They have always supported me. We're close in that, but I wouldn't say they're very inspiring to me, because they're normal. They work normal jobs and do normal things, and I've never felt like that, so Matt has kind of helped inspire me to not be normal, which is the way I want to live my life. But my major inspiration has come from my yoga teacher, actually, and other teachers I've had in my life. But I found that the teachers who've inspired me in my life have always done things that they're passionate about, and they live the lives that they want to live, and they don't work jobs where you just work 9 to 5, sit in a cubicle, or just make money and work and then just are so dead and tired that you don't really want to do anything else with your life. So your days are just spent working and eating and sleeping and providing. And my yoga teacher, she just lives this life where she struggles to get by, but she has just enough to get by, and she gets to spend the day with people and inspiring people all day, living a healthy yogic lifestyle, and being a mentor towards other yogis. And she just loves it, and she's very happy with her life and very adventurous, and she gets to go on many adventures every year. So she's always inspired me to kind of live the way I want to live, which is not a normal life. that's where Matt and I work well together.
Perfect.